So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And man, it's caught inside the 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DK Metcalf, 46 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
I know the natural instinct is to kick the extra point there and tie the game. But here in this spot, at this point of the game, is there another coach maybe weighing in with what to do here?
Well, I think that analytics are starting to say, with it being from the 2, that you're going for 2 more often. That makes sense. But there, I still like going for 1, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I mean, that's my first instinct. But I'm understanding how the game is starting to change. And we're getting a number of these quarterbacks who are telling their coaches, we should go for 2 all the time. I want to see if we ever get a team that actually starts to do that.
Carr now on 1st down. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs.
Get back here.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Get back here.
To throw, it's Carr. Working the middle here. That's complete to Moreau, the tight end. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. So that one will be accepted. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. It was Frank Clark that time who got in there to bring him down. Well, the terrible towels here at Heinz Field out in full force. Here's 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Running back.
Oh, contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And he'll be taken down deep in Las Vegas territory. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. 1st down, the run with Lynch. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big game.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
They go option right on 2nd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Derrick Henry scoring on the 2-yard keeper. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Hello, and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach.
Okay.
Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
We jump into this challenge in the third quarter with 4 minutes to go. We're still without a score, tied at 0. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25 as we get set here, 1st and 10. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Fitzpatrick going to give to Gibson. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. A run here for J.D. McKissick. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it here. Why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push
only
forward.
take me like 5 seconds. Okay, there we go. I'm back.
Pick up that first. They'll try to throw here, Fitzpatrick. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Here's Fitzpatrick. A throw to the flat here for McKissick. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like...
Yeah, I'm just gonna start that. Oh, you can start games now? No, they were showing up.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Now Fitzpatrick escapes the sack.
How did he escape
Open
that?
man is Samuel, complete.
His name is
Now look at
Banana
this, big game
Samuel.
and a fumble. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to
Yeah,
take
nice
over
one, Banana
at the
Samuel.
39-yard line.
This is really
Good job,
difficult
Banana
for teams
Samuel.
to coach because you love the extra effort, right? When he break a couple of tackles, I mean, he was really trying to gain the extra yardage, but you also have to have an idea that people are going to come up behind you from the side, trying to take care of the ball while you're trying to get extra effort. Sometimes you have to know when to say when and maybe just go down.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose?
No,
and is the
no.
video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession
Nope,
of football
nope, nope,
afterwards.
nope,
This
nope.
is a tough one to overturn.
Fumble. Come on.
So that challenge, a successful one.
I'm mad now.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Fitzpatrick, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Fitzpatrick. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And some room to maneuver. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. He let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front. Complete.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. Well, you came up short in this one, but no worries. Select replay challenge and go get that win. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. A handoff for Gibson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's a give to Gibson. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick.
How do you trip?
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Leonard Floyd coming in to drop it for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds, that's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball downfield. So great to try and complete a pass, but it's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Let's take it inside his own 40. And just a net of 31 here, 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Henry going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And in for the Steelers touchdown. DK Metcalf, 52 yards. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Hi.
Hey, everybody, welcome. It's the
My
coach
name,
with
Jack.
you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. We jump into this challenge.
Oh, I hate
The 3rd quarter with 4 minutes to go. It's the Steelers with possession as we jump back into the action in the 3rd quarter. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They start the drive with Lynch. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
To be my guy
Going
of the
for
land
Metcalf on the deep ball.
Mossing 2 people.
Fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. Prime example there of how his height can be an advantage. It makes it tough on some of these smaller defensive backs.
When they try and go through that type of a receiver to get the football, oftentimes that big body, that frame will block them away. And whether the receiver has to elevate or extend, now he has a clear path to the football with the defender usually on his back.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Henry steps away to his left. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf there to make the grab, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Morton Anderson now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away.
Why you gotta be a baby and not run it out? Do I be doing this one again?
Be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now in this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. A big play there on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
They'll run on first down. It's Carson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Second and 11 now. They run again with Carson. And maybe shades in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13. Well, the terrible towels here at Heinz Field out in full force. Here's 3rd and long. Steps away.
Oh my God. You messed up.
Now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Steelers.
Do not run the ball around me, buddy.
That play. He had his eyes on that first down marker, but he lost his luggage along the way.
Left it behind, so to speak. I like your analogy there, but here's the key. As he's maneuvering, as he's picking up the first down, as he's gaining yardage, what's the one thing he forgot about?
Ball security.
Exactly. Everything else working perfectly, and he forgot the most important piece.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Lynch.
Get off me, get off me.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. He's going to air this out for Baldwin. And he's got it. He got it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big connection on that one. 37 yards.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to greenlight that type of a play call.
Because I want to.
And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Line of scrimmage, the 9. Second and about a yard. Back to throw. Henry. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
I should challenge that.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create?
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Derrick Henry keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a fourth-quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. Do so here. They've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. So Wilson and the Seahawks down by 2 touchdowns. A little under 2.5 to go. They've yet to score all game long, but now they need to do so twice in short order to have a shot. On first down, Wilson. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. 330-pounder Al Woods brings the boom on the sack. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge.
Sit, buddy.
PP.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, we start this challenge off in the fourth quarter with 4 minutes left on the clock. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. Your opponent has the ball in the red zone, and it's 1st and 10. Mayfield now. That's going to be taken in by Felton.
Lay down.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Boy, that one was well read defensively, and this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Mayfield. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Chubb. And this will result in them losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
That's an excellent stop right there here in this tie game. They're doing their best to hold the fort and at least force a field goal attempt.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Chubb again. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb, a 3-yard touchdown run. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. The drive.
Did I ask? No, so I don't care. Hee hee hee. Sweet home Alabama.
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the coach. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
We jump into this challenge in the third quarter with 4 minutes to go. You have a 3-point lead. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Henry. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
On 3rd down, Henry. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And all the way down to the 29. A big play that time for Pittsburgh.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
And this is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
A throw over the middle, taken in, and they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 19.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point, and what's usually a direct correlation, very few explosive plays. That's been their issue, not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a 1st down.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's a give to Lynch. Trucks over it and brought down. get it inside the 10 to the 7.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's first and goal. Looking to throw. Henry. And it's caught. Touchdown. Marshawn Lynch. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Carson Wentz, along with his offense, heading back out there for their next possession. He's completed 4 passes so far in this game. The issue is 2 of them have been to the guys in the wrong colored jersey.
So I'd say there's a little bit of clouded vision, right? Sometimes he sees clearly, sometimes he doesn't. I know on the sideline they'll be going over things and talk about what the coverages are and what they're seeing. So you used to look at the snapshots. Now you look at the Microsoft Surface Pro. He's got to analyze what he's seeing and be more accurate with the ball.
Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. To throw again on second down. Wentz looking middle, and it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Wentz going to throw. And Pascal's got it. And they're going to have this across mid. Field and inside the 45.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
First and 10, Taylor now. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wentz, and that is incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Now Wentz on third down. Taken in by the tight end, Doyle. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch it, turn upfield, and pick up the first down.
before they can get the punt away. Whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Wentz, gotta have this one. On Wentz is intercepted yet again. Picked off at the 33. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they'd shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw. Henry, and it's caught. The tight end Hill. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
It was Kwity Paye who made the stop coming off the edge.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
And the Steelers are going to have it first and goal as they'll take this down to about the 3.
I know we're in the era of wide open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. And we'll see if the defense wants to stop it as they take the knee. Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on second and goal. And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation.
Brendan, I can just tell you from experience, there's nothing like pitching a shutout on defense. but even more so when it's a tight game. I mean, when every defensive play is crucial and you don't give up any points, boy, they're going to feel awfully good about themselves after this one.
Yeah, exactly. The offense wasn't humming, but, hey, all they needed was, well, you can't score 1 point. All they needed was 2 points. Well, you can't score 2 points on offense. All they needed was at least 3, and they got what they needed.
They got what they needed. Exactly right.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can select to replay the challenge and be sure you pay attention to the challenge goals.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Thank you, Coach. We jump into this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 4 minutes to go. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line as we get set here on 1st down. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. On 1st down, it's Lynch. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Off the play fake. Henry buying time to his left. Slings this deep from McLaurin. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I just wonder if defensively they're starting to think that, hey, we've kept them to nothing so far. They've got to take a shot downfield, and it looked like they were prepared for it.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Henry dancing to his left. And he hurdles him and into space. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's something we have not seen. To this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious. And taking off.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47. Back to throw. Henry.
And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Forced out to his left. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure
and they finally catch up to him and take him down. Jeez, where was he going? A huge loss there. Danielle Hunter, a sensational effort by him, and that is one of the biggest losses you'll ever see on a sack.
Well, we've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact, but that time they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything that can get them upfield. On that occasion, nothing open at all, and they swarmed him.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Slings this deep from McLaurin.
And oh, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And unable to break away. They
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, The Coach. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Okay, Coach, we jump into this challenge for the good stuff in the 4th quarter, and we're already at the 2-minute warning. You're only down 3 points. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down. Henry. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Back to throw. He'll get this out to Lynch, complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Getting the call, Lynch running left. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. 49 yards on the ground for him so far. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. So after the run by Lynch, here's another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And able to work his way down to the 16. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
On 2nd down, Lynch. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
People watching this one right here who gave up because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Morton Anderson now for the extra point. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's capped off by the late touchdown that puts them out in front here in the final minute of the contest. Touchdown. Here's Anderson to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you got to worry on
into a double team, and it's intercepted.
picked up by the veteran Richard Sherman. And the Steelers have just about sewn up this football game.
When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
We jump into this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 4 minutes to go. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the side?
And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. A one-handed catch, that's one thing, but with a defender right there, that was a heck of a play.
It used to be that one-handed catch was instinctive in a game. Now it's a practiced move. They work on it before, after, during practice sessions. It becomes part of their repertoire, and it pays off.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Looking to throw. Henry. It's caught on the left side by Baldwin. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Henry throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. This defense trying to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
Beautiful throw right there on 3rd down, and it looked like this was going to be 6 points, but a nice touchdown-saving tackle at the end of this. Even still, this offense is knocking on the door now with a 1st and goal at the 1.
Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Robert Alford. And the Cards are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 20. A first carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. To throw, it's Murray. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a...
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. We jump into this challenge in the third quarter with 4 minutes to go. We're still without a score, tied at 0. But your opponent has the ball at your 40-yard line. 1st and 10. And it's picked up by... He's going to have to shake out the cobwebs first time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner... There's no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. Got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Throwing to start the drive. Henry slings this deep from McLaurin, and that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Henry going for Metcalf on the deep ball. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there. A look Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
I can't get away from my guy. Not him. Not him. Out of all. What's his agility in that? His agility is in at...
Second and 10. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So now 4th down looming. Remember, these guys went for it on their last drive, but it didn't work out.
Yeah, even though it didn't work out, I would not be surprised at all if they went ahead and did it again.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Darn right.
Now left, he's got it to Everett. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Bears will get the football back. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they got across the 50 last time, but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball...
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it looks like Steeler football. It is.
Zone coverage, man. I don't want that no more. I want agility. Hey, there gotta be agility out here somewhere. Are you serious? I don't have agility. Oh, you said just to do it. One time a kid called me fat racist, so I threw him on his angle.
Whenever I see a team turn it over, I'm back. Back drives, fumbles on their last 2. I know one.
Dang. And my teacher backed me up. Also, you play O-line? No, he said you play nose tackle. Dang.
person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game. Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And in for the Steelers touchdown. DK Metcalf, 33 yards. And the Steelers on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
That catch was simply spectacular. These guys are athletic marvels nowadays, these receivers, the way they go up and get the football and to one-hand catch it the way they do, they really work at their game.
Morton Anderson now for the extra point. Put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tiny 2-play drive that time. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Steelers defense getting ready here for this next possession. They recovered the fumble last time. 3 turnovers for them in this game. They've been, that word opportunistic comes to mind, right?
Exactly right. And you know guys on defense, they say the turnovers, the offensive guys call them turnovers. We call them takeaways. We go get them. And that's exactly what they've done in this game.
The former DB making sure you know their takeaways on the defensive side.
Takeaways, man.
First and 10 for Dalton. And Graham's got it. Complete. Get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
From the 27, Dalton. Eluding the pressure right. And I think the ball's out, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more slippery?
Do you know your cousin's for real? Or is he distant? Don't grind challenge trying to get level 50.
It's almost like they're playing with that sleeve on the ball right now. Was that 3 drives?
Yep.
3 fumbles?
3 fumbles.
It's time to change our luck some way, somehow. Focus, concentration, you'll hear those words on the bench in a big way right now.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too. Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And they'll try the jet sweep here. And he's brought down.
Well, part of why that play works is because the defense has to freeze, because they don't know whether he's going to hand it off or keep it himself. And this time, how about that sleight of hand there? Gives it to his wideout. And that indecision defensively, boy, it hurt him in a big way.
They'll run for it with Lynch. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Marshawn Lynch. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run.
Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins
as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. To finish this out, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
We jump into this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 4 minutes to go. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves. Let's get back out there and move the ball again.
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves. Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Operating from the gun.
Henry, flush to his right. And he'll get it down here to the 43. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
And that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
Set him back 5. So the delay of game penalty backs him up. It's now 2nd and 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Once more, they turn to Patterson. A solid stiff arm. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, his struggles continue. Open targets, and he keeps missing them, pressing way too much. He may have a big arm, but until he learns how to harness it and have some touch, he's going to continue to struggle.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Ryan. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
Well, the terrible towels here at Heinz Field out in full force. Here's 3rd and long.
On 3rd down, Ryan. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed.
Yeah.
And all the way down to the 29.
Yeah.
A big play that time for Pittsburgh.
Let me see. No way. I'm grinding for him.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So that'll back him up 5. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay. Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty.
There.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. looking to throw. Henry slings this deep for McLaurin. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 59 yards. And the Steelers on just 2 plays have taken the lead. So we have a score to report after all. How about this?
Whoa. Stop the press. Yeah, I know. I just brought... Casting 101, I cut in on my play-by-play guy. But think about it this way. Marvin, our crack researcher, just handed us a note. We haven't had a scoreless tie in the NFL since 1943.
And we will not have history here in this one, Paul. Our first points of the game coming in the 4th quarter.
I don't think that either one of us saw this game unfolding this way when it all began.
No, absolutely not. But, hey, now it's still just a 1-score game, so don't go anywhere. A lot more to play for. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 22. Throwing to start the drive. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. And it looks like Steeler football. It is. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you, all right? So if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Yeah, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay. They'll keep pounding here with Lynch. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. And the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And the Steelers on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Handoff comes to Lynch. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the side.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They're looking at a fourth down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson, but only able to muster a gain up to the 8-yard line. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. Able to find Patterson, and able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Ryan. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
A.J. Terrell coming up to make the play. Here's 2nd and 9. That one looks like he'll throw here. Gets this one to Hill. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammate.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Thank you, Coach. We jump into this challenge in the third quarter with 4 minutes to go. You're down 10 points. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. The 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Terry McLaurin, 75 yards. And the Steelers have now made this a one-score game. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use than that. And one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal.
touchdown. Here's Anderson to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Wilson. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was
got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers on one play have taken the lead. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis. Brandon.
This challenge begins in the third quarter with 2 minutes left on the clock. We're still without a score, tied at 0. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. 1st and 10. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl quarterback, Richard Sherman. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
You're looking there at a defensive back who's maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try to get something going with Marshawn Lynch. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now to this point.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
They'll run with Marshawn Lynch. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
To throw on 3rd down, Henry. Able to power through and able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
And that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down and inside the 5-yard line.
Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. They'll run with Lynch. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
That sucked.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Let's go. Here we go.
Off play action. Henry being chased out left. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Derrick Henry taking it in from 2 yards out. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter.
Well, this has obviously been a game dominated by the defense, but finally, at long last, we have action on the scoreboard.
I love the tone of your voice there. At long last, finally we see things happen, right? And it took 3 quarters and then some before we got these first points. So that could very well turn out to be the game winner. Now they get to go to the bench and support their defense and hope they can hold those other guys at bay.
They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good. And that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the 4th. They only had a couple of yards to gain there in the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack this. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it looks like Steeler football. It is.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
To throw on second down. Henry. And that is incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. He's thankful right now for that sideline because it could have been a fumble loss, instead just a fumble, though they will have to punt it down.
You're right about that, but do you think there's ever been a player happier to see his own punter go on the field than him?
No.
I mean, not at all, right? How fortunate is he that they got a chance to punt it away, and it's not just a turnover at the spot.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. A give to Lynch from the shotgun.
We're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower. That front seven reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Chiefs are right back in this football game. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Mahomes. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Mahomes to throw it. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
We jump into this challenge in the third quarter with 4 minutes to go. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line as we get set here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Looking for McLaurin. And he's got him. Eight yards to go on 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Terry McLaurin there to make the grab. And the Steelers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion force there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
They'll try and run for it with Connor. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
And he's taken down inside the 30.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Murray's throw going into the hands of Williams.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Murray now. Rolling to his left. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. On play action, it's Murray. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Murray's got to have this one. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by the veteran Richard Sherman. And the Steelers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to run.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Steps away to his left. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
He'll buy some time right. That's caught.
And he'll work free from... tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? First down, Murray. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. On first and 10, here's Murray. He finds Hopkins complete. 7 yards, the pickup there. Murray, he's used to moving fast in Oklahoma. He'll get his guys up to the line. It's complete to Williams. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. Not quite enough that time. Maybe just try a lower star difficulty if you can and select replay challenge and give it. And the Steelers, they're ready to rock on first and 10. Back to throw. Henry. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A big play that time for Pittsburgh.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They're looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted.
Picked off by Byron Murphy. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
Need a break.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Coach, thank you. We begin this challenge in the fourth quarter with less than 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. But you've driven into opponent territory, and it's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, Henry. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They go play action here on 1st down. Flushed out right. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 2 minutes left to go. This one surprisingly still scoreless. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Alex Anzalone getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. A field goal from this spot would be 51 yards. They'll try to move it closer on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. Looking to throw. Henry. Down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Powers through him. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Keep in mind they can still get a 1st down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. They'll run again with Lynch. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. We jump into this challenge in the third quarter with 4 minutes to go. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line, and it's first down. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Yeah, I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. A big play that time for Pittsburgh.
Defender was right there in his shorts. Is that one of those situations as a DB where you just tip your cap and say, nice catch?
Well, you're supposed to, but a true competitor, he's not tipping his cap at all. He's upset he still didn't make the play.
Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Gerald Everett there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point by Anderson, up and go. And it's now a 7-0 game. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone.
No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25.
The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. And this is incomplete.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right. They have had no room to breathe.
On 3rd down, Jackson. On the move to his left. Fighting through. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Here's Sam Cook now as he'll kick it away for the second time. This will be fielded at the 17. Stays on his feet. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. And showcasing those strong legs on that run, getting through one tackle. Gosh, he winds up getting 8 there. Off the play fake. Henry eluding the pressure right. First down and much more for Henry. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. Henry. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Henry. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Gets past one man, and he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Lynch, he's got it on the draw. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Henry, flush to his right. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Open space inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Marshawn Lynch. 22 yards, and the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
So how about the fortitude there? They're in field goal range, but they say, no, forget the 3. We think we can get the first, and they wind up getting a lot more than they bargained for.
And I love how you used an SAT word to describe what we just saw there, partner. That's got to be a deflated defense. You see the head down, the shoulders slumped, but we've...
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. To finish this out, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
We jump into this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 4 minutes to go. We're still without a score, tied at 0. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. 1st and 10. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Not the way you envision things to start out the 3rd quarter. 1 play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how it halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the 2nd half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. Looking to throw. Henry. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10". We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Second and 11. To throw, Winston. He's got the tight end, Vanette. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a 1st down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Now a run with Montgomery. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Play action now. Winston. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Leonard Floyd. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
If there's any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels.
Well, the terrible towels here at Heinz Field out in full force. Here's 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And Winston lost the football. And it looks like Steeler football. It is.
Well, that's the down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did. Yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
And This will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 1st and 10, Henry. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Derrick Henry, his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember,
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
thank you, Coach. We jump into this challenge in the third quarter with 4 minutes to go. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25 as we get set here 1st and 10. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now Tua.
He'll get this complete to his running back, Bowden.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki.
And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. On the right side, open is Gesicki.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. He gets this complete to Shaheen, the tight end. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Now this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And at this stage in the game, sure, you wanted the touchdown. You're already in the red zone, but Boy, you squandered a chance to at least get the field goal there, so no points out of this, and we stay tied.
Very disappointed team. No one more disappointed than the kicker, who thought he had a chance to be the hero of the day. All they had to do is trot him out on the field. They didn't even give him the opportunity.
Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Henry slings this deep from McLaurin. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Henry slings this deep from McLaurin. It got his man complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Terry McLaurin, 91 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. So from back deep in their home territory, all the way into the end zone. You think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance, because the normal call is take care of the football, run it, be safe. Instead, they put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid off in a big way. That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy guy. Call. That was like a video game call right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call, but it worked. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Jakeem Grant now to return. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. And here comes the Steelers defense making their way onto the field. Got that fumble recovery last time when it looked like they might give up points. It actually ended up yielding points for them on the offensive end.
It's a pretty good swing, isn't it? Maybe you're going to give up a touchdown. Instead, you score a touchdown. Great swing, great momentum changer for your team.
And they'll be looking to build off that momentum on this drive. They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. From the 22, Tua. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Tua. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate. Taking you the rest of the way. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles.